Hey everyone, welcome back to another Wrote for a Cue video, and welcome back to another monthly lineup benchmark video. And if you remember, if you've seen one of these before, you'll remember that this is where I set up a fairly standard 15 red lineup and take 10 attempts at it and have a look at what my best break is and my average break is and compare it with previous months. Now, just for context, I set up a 15 red lineup using 5 reds between black and pink, 7 reds between pink and blue, and then 2 reds above the blue and 1 red below the black. I've seen obviously some variations where you might have 2 reds below the black and 1 red above the blue instead, or I've even seen one where there's no reds below the black. But yeah, this is the one I do. I find that this is a reasonable balance for me. In this episode, I'm concentrating on the pink, mainly because although you haven't seen any yet, I've been doing quite a lot of lineups with only 2 balls and trying to get a colours clearance. More about that in future videos, and that has meant a lot of pinks because you know, the reds. Well, I don't want to spoil all those videos, but basically it means I've been playing a lot of pinks. So I'm confident on the pink at the moment. And so therefore I'm concentrating a bit on the pink, which is probably a little bit detrimental in terms of getting a high break, but that's the way it is. Anyway, first attempt well underway, and managed to move a red out of the line, which is never a good thing, but at least it's in a potable position and not on the cushion. But you know, I'm never going to get a clearance in this session, so it doesn't really matter. A bit of a tricky black here, though. Tricky for me. I get the black alright, but I just don't get the action on the keyboard I wanted. This is after our table. Oh, I missed that one. That was quite a way off. This is after the tables have been recovered on the in the Snooker Club, so they are a little bit faster. So I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't get more action on the keyboard there. But yeah, the tables are a lot better. There's still some niggles here and there, but generally they're a lot better than they were. And they're club tables after all. They're not going to be match tables. They're not, they're not going to be tournament tables. So, and they're quite old tables, so they're never going to be perfect. So on we go to the next attempt, and just about screwed back enough for the pink there. So what am I doing here? I'm going to stun across for one of the reds between pink and black. Yeah, I've just stunned across a little bit too far. Well, not too far, but a little bit further than I would like. I'm using my spotty keyboard again. I feel like I do quite enjoy using this one. And for a change, as I said in the previous video, I think I kind of got it really for when I have the GoPro on my head for POV cameras, which I haven't done a lot of recently, so I might maybe do that a bit more soon. But still, I thought I'd try use this a bit more. So it's pretty straight pink to the middle, just a slight angle, so I was able to get out for one of the 3 reds in that cluster, or cluster in that mini line. Another nice little screw shot back for the pink. So I should be able to run through for one of the 2 reds together above the one directly above the black. I need a mounter pointer, don't I? I stunned right across for one next to the blue, which is probably a bit of a mistake. Let's see if we get this in and see if it is a mistake. I did get in. So luckily there's 2 reds above the blue, so I should be able to pot this blue and hold for a shot on the most extreme red, the highest red. Oh, I remember that shot. I actually tried to play the cannon into the red and yeah, it didn't work out. Oh, light's gone off. Speaking of lights, we've got a new light on one of the other tables, which is very nice, and I've heard that, I thought maybe they were just changing that one light, which would have been something, but it does make the club look a bit odd. But I've heard they're going to replace all the lights in the next week or two, so hopefully you'll see the new, whatever table I play on, there'll be new lights. Not sure what difference that'll make up to the quality of the image. That was a pretty bad black, so that's my first one, but no zeros, thankfully. Just about sneaked that in. That was very nearly a zero. Nice pink. I had myself pretty close this red, but yeah, just managed to screw it back for a medium-ish pink. And in that goes. Pretty happy with that shot. And we keep going. 15 this time. So do I take the black here or do I take the pink? I think you know the answer to that. I think I always think I take the pink unless it's... No, I'm changing my mind. Yeah, I'm going to take the pink. Yes, I know, you're all shouting at me I should be taking the black, but just so much more confident on these pinks in the middle. Had this not been a test as such, I probably would have taken the black. I hit that around this. Just about. But I've not hit that, and that is disappointing because I was on for a reasonable attempt then. 28 though, keeps my average above 20, thankfully. On to attempt 5. Pretty happy with that pink. Always tricky when you have to hit them a bit harder to get a bit of backspin. Yeah, I'm not sure why I went for that one rather than one of the ones above the black. It was just a bad shot choice, I think. Hey ho, 7 points. Average has now dropped below 20, which is a shame. And while we watch attempt 6, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up in the bottom, and that is a really good way of helping this video reach a wider audience. And if it has reached a wider audience, if you are that wider audience and you also like what you see from these videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and that will keep you updated about my snooker progress, and you'll see future videos like this and other videos on the channel, such as frames and matches, practice routines to try, and my general progress in snooker journey. And something new for the channel is I've enabled the super thanks button, and if you really want to support what I'm doing and fancy buying me a coffee, or think of it as maybe paying for an hour of my lights, you can hit the super thanks button and donate anything from, I think it's as little as $2. And rest assured that any money that comes from that will be reinvested back into the channel to make more snooker videos. Anyway, on with the video, and I just got to roll this pink in. Is it going to drop it? Oh, it really nearly didn't drop in. It just about turned over enough. used to a thicker nap on the cloth and aiming a bit more towards the left-hand side for those shots, and it just about turns enough to go in there. So, a bit lower on this pink than I would have liked, but still should be able to get this in. I think I'm going to nudge this red out of the way and just try and get through here, accepting that the fact that I'm not going to clear the table, so it doesn't matter that that red went safe. Did leave myself a tricky shot there, but I'm pretty happy with that as a recovery shot. Managed to get pretty much perfectly on the black after that. Obviously I have moved another red, but it's still very much potable. Yeah, just a bit overhit that black a little bit. I was playing for the red just above there, below the pink, and then just hit it too hard. So need a good shot here to roll this red in, which I do. Another good recovery shot, and I think I'm just about past the pocket for the blue, so I should be able to easily get on the next red. And there we go. That's into the 40s for the first time. Oh, but I was just about... I remember that clearly. I was getting excited there, thinking that I must have been close to 50. And yeah, missed the red. Disappointing. Anyway, stick around to the end to find out if that is actually my best break of this kind of lineup. Regular viewers will probably already know the answer to that. Yeah, pretty much learning that don't need to. I can hit it a little bit more directly at the pocket for those ones. So average is back over the 20s, which is nice. Can I keep it that way for the rest of this routine? So far so good. 14, obviously not as high as 20, but that's numbers. Oh, didn't get into that though. I was meant to stun that past the pink, but there maybe wasn't in as much angle as I thought there was. Should have maybe screwed it a bit more. So tough shot coming up, and I actually think if I'd hit that harder, it probably wouldn't have been far off. But never mind. So 15 brings the average down a little bit, but still over 20. So another delicate roll of the pink into the middle. Probably getting a little bored of those shots by now, but as I say, this is a test, and I play to my strengths when I'm undertaking a test. Ah, but that wasn't a strength, was it? That was pretty bad. No, the average has dropped below 20 again. Only just like need a couple of good attempts to finish to try and get it back over 20. Where have I gone? Am I still there? Am I going to play this shot? Yes, I am. Here I come. Yeah, it's gone in. Yeah, like that shot. Nice. Feels nice to cue that shot. a little delicate screw. So slightly low on this pink, so should be fine to get on the next red. Maybe just lost a little bit of the cue ball control, but it's okay. Should be able to get it back this shot. Yeah, pretty happy with that. To 15. Another pink or even the black would take me back over 20, which would help the old average. Taking a look at the black, but I think we all know we're going to play the pink. But I miss it. Disappointing. So just a 15. So average is dipping again, so I really need a good attempt here. Nearly didn't hit that hard enough. Yeah, we'll say, like that shot. So this one, I think I'm a little bit low on the pink for the middle, so I think the black is the shot here. Yeah, here I go. Oh, but I miss it. Very disappointing. And anyway, let's have a look at the results. And as you can see, it was my highest break. So my previous highest break was 38. So that's now 42. And the average has gone up slightly. I think it was 18 and a bit before. It's now just gone up to over 19. So hopefully next month I can get that average over 20, and maybe, just maybe, I can get a 50. It's trending in that direction. It might be a month or two away, but maybe we'll see next month. Anyway, that's all from this video. Don't forget to like the video if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and maybe even consider supporting the channel with a super thanks. Anyway, see you next time.